Jai Hind. Hello students. We can continue from the previous classes. इसका जो नेक्स्ट प्रीवियस क्लास था उसमें मैंने आप लोगों को बताया था कि यहाँ पे जीरो कैसे निकालते हैं, कोएफिशिएंट क्या होता है, उसके बाद नंबर ऑफ जीरोस क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन। अब आते हैं हम लोग इस चैप्टर के इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन पे। ठीक है, ये चैप्टर है पॉलिनोमियल आपका और पेज नंबर 2.21। ठीक है, इसका क्वेश्चन नंबर 7 पे आते हैं। द क्वेश्चन इज टेलिंग दैट find the zeros of the quadratic polynomial root 3x square minus 8x plus 4 root 3 and verify the relation between its zeros and coefficient। ये क्वेश्चन आपका CBSE 2008 में है, काफ़ी इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन है। क्वेश्चन को नोट डाउन करते हैं। द क्वेश्चन इज रूट 3x स्क्वायर माइनस 8x प्लस 4 रूट 3। ओके स्टूडेंट्स, नाउ here is the coefficient of x square is root 3 and here is coefficient 4 root 3, so you can multiply root 3 into 4 root 3 is 12. So now our work is find the factor of 12 in such a way that the sum or the difference between the two number is 8 and the multiplication should be 12. So the number are root 3x square, so we can write here 8 को 6 plus 2x plus 4 root 3. Okay, so 6 plus 2 is 8 and 6 into 2 12. So root 3 x square minus 6x minus 2x plus 4 root 3. Okay students, now here we can take x common, so root 3x minus 6, and again here is the common term and here is the common term, both should be same, so you can write here root 3x minus 6, but here is 2 and here is root 3, we can already taken the common, so this term and this term should be same. You also know that, so here we can common 2 by root 3. Okay, so when we take 2 by root 3 common, so root 3 cancel out, 2 is equal to x. Okay, and how when we taken 2 by root 3 as common, so when we multiply 2 by root 3 into 6, okay, so 2 by root 3 into 6, so 12 by root 3 and multiply by root 3 into root 3, so 12 root 3, so it is 4 root 3. So you can see that here we can verify it. Okay, so here root 3 x square minus 6x minus 2x plus 4 root 3, here we will take x common, so root 3x minus 6, and here we will take 2 by root 3, so that the common term, this term and this term should be same, so here we can take 2 by root 3 as common, so that the common term should be same here. So this term and this term, so you can write here root 3x minus 6 and again x minus 2 root 3. Okay, here is the two factor. Now question is telling that verify the relation between its zero and its coefficient. Okay, so its zeros and coefficient. If this becomes 0, if this equation becomes 0, that means root 3x equals to 6. So x equals to 6 upon root 3. Here you can rationalize it. So multiply by root 3 and root 3. So 6 root 3 upon 3. You can divide it by 2 root 3. This is first value. Again, when this will be 0, this factor will be 0, so x equals to 2 by root 3, this term. When this term will be 0, value of x is 2 by root 3. When this term will be 0, the value of x will be 2 root 3. Now our question is telling that verify it. Okay, so sum of, what will be the sum? So sum will be equals to alpha plus beta. So what is alpha? This is alpha and this is beta. You can consider it alpha and this you can consider it beta. So alpha is 2 root 3 and beta is 2 by root 3. So 2 root 3 plus 2 by root 3. You can take the LCM root 3 here, 6 plus 2. So 8 by root 3. And what is the product? Product is alpha into beta. So what is alpha? 2 root 3 and beta is 2 by root 3. Root 3 cancel out. This is equals to 4. Now we have find the sum and product using this factorization method. Now we have to verify it. Okay. So we know the quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c. So when x square plus bx plus c is given, this is the standard form. And what is telling in the question is this root 3x square minus 8x plus 4 root 3. So a will be root 3, b will be minus 8, c will be 4 root 3. Now we have to verify it. So from this equation, what is sum of product? So sum will be minus b by a. So where is minus b? So minus b is already minus 8 and a is root 3. So minus minus cancel out. So 8 by root 3. Okay, and the product will be c by a according to formula. So what is the c? C is 4 root 3 and what is a is root 3. Root 3 cancel out 4. So here we have verified this is the sum and this is the product and is also the sum and product. Again I am telling the question is explaining that the question is given root 3x square minus 8x plus 4 root 3. We have to verify it. Okay, we have to verify the relation between these zeros and coefficient. Verify means you have find the you have find the sum and product by the factorization method, then again by using the formula method. So root 3x square minus 8x plus 4 root 3. Okay, so root 3x square we have to write 8 into 2 parts, 6 plus 2. 6 plus 2 is 8 and again 6 into 2 12. So 6 plus 2 plus 4 root 3. Okay, I show you root 3 and 4 root 3 is equal to 12. Okay, so root 3x square minus plus minus 6 minus plus minus 2x plus 4 root 3. Again we will take here x common, so root 3x minus 6 and minus 2 by root 3 will be common, so root 3x minus 6. Okay, so root 3x minus 6 here and x minus 2 by root 3. This term will be 0, so x equals to this one alpha, and when this term will be 0, so x equal to this one, so it will be beta. So this is alpha and this is beta, so sum will be alpha plus beta. We have find 8 by root 3 and product will be 4. Again by using the formula, this is the standard form of quadratic equation I already told in the previous classes. Okay, so root 3x square minus 8x plus 4 root 3. When we compare it with the equation, so a will be root 3, b will be minus 8, c will be 4 root 3. So sum will be equals to, according to the formula, minus b upon a. So here is minus and b is value minus 8, so minus minus plus 8 by root 3 and product is c by a 4 root 3 by root 3, so is this 12. So here we have verified. Okay, you can note down this question. And okay student, so you have understood the question number 7. So now the question number is 8. What is telling that if one zero of the polynomial of this equation is reciprocal to the other, find the value of a. Okay, this is question number 8. So question is telling that the 1 0. Okay, so in equation, quadratic equation there are two 0 alpha and beta. So alpha and beta will be 0. Okay, so these are the 0. Zeros means when we put the value of alpha and beta, this equation will the value of this equation will becomes 0. So alpha and beta are reciprocal of each other. Reciprocal means alpha is equals to 1 by beta. Okay, alpha is equals to 1 by beta. So alpha beta is equals to 1. Okay, alpha beta equals to 1. That is, this is what is this telling about that? This is the product. Okay, this is the product. What is the product of this equation? Product is c by a. So where is c? C is this one and a is this one. So 6a upon a square plus 9. So we will put the value of this equal to this one. So 6a by a square plus 9 is equals to 1. Okay, we have to cross multiply it. A square plus 9 is equals to 6a. Again a square minus 6a. This will be minus plus when we come in this side, it will be minus, plus 9 equals to 0. This one is a square minus 2ab plus b square. You can find here a square minus, you can factorize it. So 3 plus 3 a plus 9 is equals to 0. So a square minus 3a minus 3a plus 9 equals to 0. So here a will be, we can take here a common, so a minus 3, and again we will take 3 common, so a minus 3 is equals to 0. So a minus 3 is equals to 0. So a will be equals to 3. So what is question telling us? If 1 0 to find the value of a, so the value of a will be 3. Question is telling that 1 0, if 1 0 the polynomial, so we know that there is only 2 0 alpha and beta, so one is reciprocal to other, so alpha is equal to 1 by beta, so alpha beta is equal to 1 by a, sorry, equal to 1. Okay, and what is alpha beta? Alpha beta is product of the equation, so product of the equation will be c by a. So see, this is a, this is b, and this is c. We don't find, we have don't require to find out the sum of. Okay, we only require product, because here is the product term. The product will be c by a, so c by a will be 6a square plus 9 and 6a by a square plus 9 equal to 1. So now we have to factorize it and we have to find the value of a. So a equal to 3. Okay, you can note down the question, and after that I will tell you the question number 9. Okay students, so the next question is question number 9. Sorry. Question number 9 is find a cubic polynomial with the sum of its zeros sum of the product of its zeros taken at a time and product of its zero as are 4, 1 and minus 6 respectively. So what is alpha, beta and gamma? So there is three terms, alpha, beta and gamma. So what is alpha? 4 plus 1 minus 6. Okay. What is alpha, beta? So alpha, beta will be 4 into 1 plus beta is 4, 1 minus 6. Okay. 4, 1 minus 6. So this will be beta. Beta will be 1 into minus 6 and again gamma minus 6 into 4. So 4 minus 6 minus 24. So it's 24 minus 6 30. 30 minus 4 it will be minus 26. This is 5 minus 6 is equal to minus 1 minus 1 minus 26. Alpha, beta, gamma is 4 into minus 1 minus 6. Okay, so it will be minus 24. So when we have to find the cubic polynomial, you find three terms, alpha plus beta plus gamma. Then again alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha and again alpha beta gamma. So the value of alpha is 4, beta of 1 and minus 6. You have to find alpha plus beta plus gamma and this. Okay. When again you have to find the cubic polynomial. So the equation will be x cube minus alpha plus beta plus gamma x square. Okay. Again plus, okay, we'll note down this one. Okay, student, sorry for the disturbance. X cube, so the equation will be x cube minus alpha plus beta plus gamma x square plus alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha bracket x minus alpha beta gamma. So what is x cube? X cube will be x cube. Alpha plus beta plus gamma is minus 1 x square. Again alpha beta plus beta gamma value is equals to minus 26 into x minus alpha beta gamma is minus 24. So the equation will be x cube minus 1 plus 1 x square minus 26x and this is will be 24. So this is our cubic polynomial. When we have to find the cubic polynomial, this type of equation will be good. But when we have to find the quadratic equation, the equation will be x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta. This is for the quadratic equation and this is for the cubic polynomial. Okay, when we have to find the quadratic equation, we have to use this formula, x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta. What is alpha plus beta? This is the sum of the product, and this is the product of the equation. But when we have to find the cubic polynomial, we have to use this formula, x cube minus this one plus x square plus this one into x minus this one. Okay, you will face the confusion because there is the cubic polynomial. You have to remember the term. First you have to find the sum. Again you have to find the product. Okay, this term will be same according to this quadratic equation, sum and product. But this is the middle term. In the middle term we have to take alpha, beta and gamma. You have to multiply two terms. One time alpha into beta, again beta into gamma, and then the next term alpha into gamma. So this one. So by finding this term, you can find easily the cubic polynomial. Okay, you can note down. After that we will take the question number 10. So the question number 10. Find a cubic polynomial having alpha, beta and gamma as their zeros such that. So here is the values given, alpha plus beta plus gamma, alpha beta plus beta gamma plus alpha is given, alpha beta gamma equal to minus 1. We have studied in question number 9. So how we can find out the cubic polynomial. So the equation will be x cube. I have already told the formula, alpha plus beta plus gamma x square. Okay, and again plus this term alpha beta plus beta gamma plus alpha gamma x and again minus alpha beta gamma. Okay, so this one. So again x cube minus this term is already given. Here is no any need to find out the alpha beta and gamma because there is already given. In the previous question there is given zeros 4, 1 minus 6. But in this equation, alpha plus beta plus gamma is given, this term is given and this term is given. So we can only put the value and you can easily get the answer. X square plus this term is given minus 5 upon 6 x and this is minus 1. Okay, so x cube upon 17 6x square and this is minus 5 by 6 x and this minus 1 equal to plus 1. Here you can take the LCM 6, you have to multiply it, 6x cube minus 17x square 5x plus 1. So this will be equation. No, we have to equalize it into 0. Okay, so cross multiply it, 6x cube minus 17x square 5x plus 1 equal to 0. This is our polynomial equation. This equation is also you can write or also this one. what your examination is required. Okay, so why we have zeroed? Because we have to find the equation, so we can't write the equation in this form. Okay, we can't write the equation in this form, that's why we have to do in this equation. This equation is alpha plus beta plus gamma, and this one, so x cube minus this one plus itna, so then is this solved. Thank you. Sorry if in the previous question there is one mistake. So here is not 1, then we will take the LCM, this term will be equal to 6. So here is not 1, you can note down. After that I will take the question number 11. Students, now the question number 11 is, find the value of k if the square difference of zeros of the polynomial x square plus kx plus 45 is 144. Okay, so the term is x square plus kx plus 45. Okay, so what will be alpha plus beta? Alpha plus beta will be minus d by, that means minus k upon 1, that is minus k. And what is alpha beta? This is c by a, so 45. Okay, the question is the square difference of zeros. Okay, so the square difference of zero, that means alpha and beta square difference. So you can write here alpha minus beta whole square, but that is given is in the equation is 144. Okay, we know this equation is given is in this form. We have the value alpha plus beta, alpha beta. So we have to use the formula of alpha minus beta whole square. So alpha minus beta whole square formula is alpha plus beta whole square minus 4 alpha beta is equals to 144. Alpha plus beta is minus k square. Alpha beta is 45, this is 144. So k square minus 180 equals to 144. So k square will be 180 will come this side, we will do plus 180 plus 144. So k square equal to 324. So k will be equals to root under 324. Now you have to factorize. If you can remember the square, it will be easy. And now I am factorizing it. 324, 216, 2, then again 2 by 81, then again 9 into 9. So here you can write 2 into 2 into 9 into 9. Here is 2 term, here is 2 terms. So only one term will be common, 2 and 9. So value will be 18. So the value of 18, that is not actually the right answer. You can write here plus and minus, because when the term in the quadratic equation, we have to write the true value. Okay, the question is given x square plus kx plus 45. So alpha plus beta will be minus k. Alpha beta is 45. Question is telling with the square difference of 0. The square difference of 0, that means the term or the zeros are alpha and beta. A square difference is 0. That means alpha minus beta whole square is equal to 0, and the value is given 144. So we use the formula alpha plus beta whole square minus 4 alpha beta. Alpha plus beta minus k square. This term 4 by 2 45. Alpha beta is 45. K is minus k square, k square. 4 into 45, 180 plus 144. K square equal to minus, in this side will goes to into plus. K square equal to 324, and again k equal to, there will be root. Okay, and so the under root of 324 is equal to plus minus 18. You can note down. After that we will solve the question number 12. So now the question number 12, fx equal to x square minus 2x plus 3 and has zeros alpha beta. Find the polynomial whose zeros are this one. Okay, so here we can find out alpha plus beta is minus b upon a, that is minus 2 upon 1 is 2, and alpha beta is equal to c by a, that is 3 by 1, that is equal to 3. Okay, the question is stating that find the polynomial whose zeros are alpha minus 1 by alpha plus 1 and itna. So we have to find the sum. Okay, we have to find the sum using the zero. The sum will be alpha minus 1 by alpha plus 1 and again beta minus 1 upon beta plus 1. Okay, so you have to take the LCM, alpha plus 1, beta plus 1. When you divide this to this will be cut, and so beta plus 1 will be same. So alpha minus 1, beta plus 1. And again when this term will be divided to this term will be same. So alpha plus 1 into beta minus 1. Okay. So multiply it, alpha beta plus alpha minus beta minus 1, alpha beta minus alpha plus beta minus 1. Okay, now this one alpha beta plus alpha plus beta plus 1. Okay, so you can take care, this is beta and beta will cancel out. Okay, minus alpha plus alpha will cancel out. Okay, so 2 alpha beta minus 2 and alpha beta plus bracket alpha beta plus 1. Okay, so 2 alpha beta value is 3 and minus 2. Okay, alpha beta is value 3 plus alpha beta is value 2 and plus 1. So 6 minus 2 4 upon 6 is will be 2 2/3. Okay, now the product will be alpha minus 1 alpha plus 1 into beta minus 1 upon beta plus 1. Okay, this will be the product. So you have to again multiply this term. We have already done it. Alpha beta plus alpha plus beta plus 1. This term will be divided alpha plus 1. So it will be alpha minus 1 beta plus 1. Sorry. Above you have to multiply by alpha by beta. So alpha beta minus beta plus 1. So alpha beta minus bracket alpha plus beta plus 1 upon alpha beta plus beta plus 1. So alpha beta is 3, alpha plus beta is 2 and plus 1 upon alpha beta is 3 and again 2 plus 1. So 3 minus 2 1 1 plus 1 2 upon 3 2 5 5/6. So 1/3. So the sum is 2/3 and product is 1/3. Now we have to find the equation. Okay, so the equation will be x square minus sum of the product sum. So sum is 2/3 x plus product is 1/3 is equal to 0. Okay, so now you can take the LCM 3. So 3x square minus 2x equals to 0. So now cross multiply, therefore 3x square minus 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. Why 0? Because 3 into 0 0. Okay, now again I explaining you. The question is fx equal to this one. So alpha plus beta will be 2, alpha beta equal to 3. The zeros are given alpha minus 1 by alpha plus 1, beta minus 1 by beta plus 1. Now we have to find out the sum. Now we are easily step by step solving it. You can see here. Okay, now we can put the value. Why we have find out alpha plus beta? Because we have to put the value in this equation. So it will be 2/3. Again find the product. So product will be this into this. You can multiply and you can see step by step. Okay, this will be alpha beta plus beta plus 1. So okay, so here you can put the value and you can easily get 1/3. So product will be 1/3, sum will be 2/3. Okay, now we have to find the quadratic equation. So x square minus sum of the sum into x, so 2/3x plus 1/3 equal to 0. So you can take the LCM and after that you can solve it to find the equation. This one. Okay, so now you can easily solve all the question, and after that in the next class I will explain you the division algorithm. Okay, in the next class I will tell you about the division algorithm. Okay student, I hope that you will enjoy the lecture. Okay, kindly share and subscribe it. Thank you.